welcome. I had to find where the... crap. And we're back. Welcome to week 12 of Bell Road Barn Players Monday Minute Monologues. I am your host, LaCour, and featuring my featured guest this week is... I can't reverse things. Right around here, you should see a semi-glorious spiderweb. I've walked into it once, and she rebuilt it. I should move back. There we go. That was a fly. Welcome to week 12, failure. So far, this intro is going well. Even though, if you noticed, I just said intro a little bit. I sort of stuttered on the word intro, which is off-brand for me. I am usually an eloquent speaker. Please enjoy our monologues about failure. I can't fail him. Honey, I know you're sick of hearing me talk about school, but in 30 years as a teacher, I have never given a final grade of F to anybody. Anybody. Just for showing up, I give points. But this kid, he still doesn't have enough, and I don't know what to do. Well, I know what I'm supposed to do, just not what I will do. Yeah, what other options are there? Well, I looked at dropping the lowest grade for every student. He would still need to earn 112% on the final in order to pass. And grading on the curve, believe me, that doesn't help him. My best student, you know, the one that makes the A+ every time, this kid, he has something that the goody two-shoes doesn't have. He has grit. He's told me about his situation. He has a job, a full-time job after school. He has to help raise his younger siblings. His single mom needs his income to make the family survive. Yeah. She works 2 jobs and she's never around. So this poor kid, he knows the world, you know. He just doesn't know Shakespeare or Steinbeck. So should this situation, should this final grade that I'm going to give him, should that impact his life forever? No, I think not. Maybe I can give him an incomplete. Have him write some paper over the summer and then let him move on to the next grade. Yeah, that's what I want to do. That's what I'm going to tell the principal. Failing is not an option.
I was on one of those meandering back road vacations a while back, and I encountered more than a few roadside attractions. You know, the giant ball of twine, giant prairie dog, an international house of snakes. I stopped in one place, paid my $1, and went in. The first thing I encountered was a framed copy of the November 3rd, 1948 Chicago Daily Tribune proclaiming Dewey defeats Truman. Next to it was a picture of President Truman holding that paper. That was my introduction to the Museum of Failures and Faux Pas. In the curated collection, the owner had models and advertising for the Edsel, Tucker, DeSoto, Pinto, Yugo, food failures like an unopened can of New Coke from 1985. TV show opening videos of shows I never even heard of. The last display was a poster of the theatrical release of It's a Wonderful Life, with a copy of Tom Sawyer opened under it with the inscription, "No man is a failure who has friends." I asked the owner if that quote wasn't counter to the museum's theme. He said the quote summed up the place. He said it was ironic. The quote was from a movie that was a failure when it was released. It was only in the 70s that it became a TV staple when the studio let the rights lapse. Now it's a Christmas classic and one of the most copied plots by TV shows and movies. He then pointed out that Edsel Tuckers are some of the most prized cars collectors want today due to their rarity. That new Coke can today costs more than some fine wines. The Dewey paper is not an easy thing to find. It's misprinted stamps and wrongly struck coins that are some of the most valuable. He said a failure may in fact be a success looked at in another way. And the greater the failure, the greater the success potential. After a bit of thought, I had to agree. I bought a reproduction of Tom Sawyer with the inscription to remind myself of that wisdom. And perhaps to help a museum of failures be a success.
Hello, Sweet Pea. How are you? My news? I'm fostering a dog. Social isolation was getting me so down, and I saw all those videos of dogs who needed homes, so I beg your pardon? I can take care of myself. Thank you very much. I even painted my own toenails once. And fostering means it's temporary anyway. What kind? Dog, fur, 4 legs, drool. Breed? I don't know, really. He's brown. He's just a baby, really. But he's chewed 3 pairs of my very expensive underwear and my most favorite shoes. Just as well, really. The shoes were 3 seasons old, and I absolutely need to stop wearing them in case somebody noticed. He peed on Mommy's rug. I hate that rug anyway. And you know what they say anyway, when puppies get into trouble, it's not the puppy's fault, it's our fault. I guess I should have been paying a little bit more attention. Oh, last night I put him in the crate for the first time, and he cried and he cried. He sounded so sad and pitiful. So I put him in bed with me, and the next morning I woke up and he was looking straight in my face, just looking right at me like I was the most beautiful person in the whole wide world. His name is Sir Reginald Berkeley, Lord of Wellington Manor. Yes, I guess that means I'm keeping him. So I called the rescue place to tell them I was keeping them, and they said, oh, another foster fail. And I'm like, how can you call it a failure? I call it a win. Oh, and here's to his lordship. Now, hey, sweetie, hi, sweetie, come here to Mommy. No, don't pee there.
Okay, everybody, we can do this. Remember, you are not a failure until you quit. So let's go. We are going to back it in. A little to the right. Easy, easy, easy. Now, a little to the left. Almost there. And damn, we were so close. Okay, that's okay. We are going to keep on trying. We cannot give up. We will never give up. I will say it again. You are not a failure until you quit. Let's do it again. Come on. We can do it. Believe in yourselves. I believe in all of you. We can do this. Okay. Once again, back it up. A little more to the left this time. Now to the right. Yes. Yes, almost there. We got this, team. A couple more inches. And damn it! Okay. Once again, we are not going to fail. Not on my watch. It's okay. We haven't got it yet. These are just mistakes on the way to success. James Joyce once said that mistakes are the portals of discovery. So we are just working on our discovery of the right way to do it. So let's try again, nice and slow. To the right, too far, now to the left. Okay, now back a bit, slowly. Oh my God, I think we're going to make it. One bit at a time. Yes. Oh, yes. Yes. No! Oh man, I don't believe it! I guess we can try again. I mean, no,
Just so you know, no matter what your brother says, Everclear is flammable.
Many thanks to all of those who make this possible. Sherry Wassergord, partner in crime for all of this. Chris LaCour, partner in crime, in life, in everything. My editor, thank you. I should probably stand still because this does not make for good videoing, does it? When I'm moving around like this. Okay, enough. Thank you for participating by watching. This is about all of the livest of theater that we can have right now. Once again, I have juxtaposed myself so that we have all of this space for graphiques. We have an exciting announcement if you haven't seen it on our Facebook page already, which if you haven't liked, you should like it so you can get all of these notifications. But Bell Road Barn Players is powering through, and we are going to do our awkward Christmas show, but in the best way that we can, in keeping everybody safe during with everything that's going on, and then insert all of the other catchphrases that we have come to use for an unprecedented widespread health event called a global pandemic. So anyway, we are going to forge ahead and do our Christmas show. This time it's called An Awkwardly Distanced Christmas. And right now we are in the process of accepting scripts. And what we are looking for is short comedic pieces, 4 to 8 minutes in length, no more than 4 characters. And also keep in mind that writers, the setting needs to be something doable. So don't say, inside McDonald's, because we're not going to put people inside McDonald's to film them. Or, make it something easy to do a background for, because that's what's available to the people who will be recording whatever it is you write. So have fun and be creative, but follow the rules. The comedic sketches should have themes of holidays in them. And also, there's my dog. And also have one aspect of social distancing featured as well. And that's just to, make it extra fun and challenging for your writing exercises. So whether it be that the characters are masked, or they're standing 6 feet apart, or it's over a Zoom call, what have you. Communicating telepathically, there. I just gave you another brilliant idea. You're welcome. So yeah, that's what we're doing. Submissions close for that on October 4th. So start writing. And if you're interested in acting for, oh, good. I thought she was pooping. I was like, oh my God, cover that up. But then I had to check to see if that was actually happening. But it's not. She's just smelling poop, probably. So actors for monologues, or if you're interested in being part of the Christmas stuff. Writers, if you want to submit anything for the Christmas show or for the Monday Minute Monologue series, which I'll give you information for themes and all of that right after this, but the email that you send everything to is mmm@bellroadbarn.org. And next week we will show you our videos with a ghost theme, and we are currently accepting submissions for the theme of laundry. Laundry writing submissions close this Friday, the 25th. And I took notes. That's what I'm looking at. And you should be glad I took notes. Otherwise,
what you would be seeing here would be a progression of me being more and more frustrated because I had to start the video over and over and over again because I kept forgetting crap. So, ghosts next week on the 27th. Wrote that down. And laundry. Writing submissions close on the 25th. Thank you for joining us this week. Subscribe to our YouTube channel so that you also get notifications of when these very satisfying videos come out and hit the newsstands, so to speak. Have a wonderful week.